How's it going, everybody? My name is Absalom and welcome to my channel, and today I am so stoked to say that I have solved the last part to the Spork Knife upgrade on the map Blood of the Dead. I also want to give a huge shout out to Glitching Queen and her team for solving the first half to the Spork Knife upgrade. I also want to thank the community for working hard. I know everybody has worked hard to solve this Easter egg, and a lot of work has gone into getting this. So now without further ado, I'm going to get started on showing you guys how to get this entire Easter egg completed and getting everybody the Spork Knife. Also, I just want to mention it is a one knife hit on a Warden. Alright, let's get started with the very first step. So you want to start off by building the shield. This is going to come in handy throughout this entire process and be required for some of the steps. So now the next thing you want to do is go ahead and pick up the tomahawk. Now to save time for this guide, I'm not going to go over how to get any of these things done, but I have linked complete guides in the description below to help you guys get some of these things I'm mentioning. So after you pick up the tomahawk, now you want to head down to the docks and go ahead and pick up the spoon from the little cargo crate. And then once you pick up the spoon, now you are on to the next part that you need in order to get this started, and that is getting the Magma Cat upgrade. So after picking up the Blundergat, now you want to go ahead and start working towards the Hell's Redeemer upgrade, which is the Tomahawk upgrade. And once you pick up the Hell's Redeemer from the same place you did in the Warden's Tunnel, now you are going to be on to the last prerequisite, which is getting the Golden Spoon. Now you can do these in any order you want, but the order that I'm showing you is the most efficient that I have found in order to get started on this whole entire Easter egg a lot sooner. So after you pick up the Golden Spoon, now you are 100% ready to start working on upgrading the knife. Now to get the next part of the upgrade, you need to make your way to the new industries building, where there's going to be this vat of liquid that is on the left side of the room. So now what you need to do is melee 100 zombies with the golden spoon. It can be anywhere in this room, but if done correctly, the liquid will turn to blood or red liquid, and you'll hear this sound. So that sound right there means that you've completed the 100 melee kills, and now all you need to do is hold interact on the red liquid, and then you'll see a skeleton hand rise up, take your golden spoon, and then go back down. So now you're on to the next part where you need to take your tomahawk and tomahawk these rocks around the map. So the first one is in the window barrier in the D block. You'll see the rock come back with the tomahawk and you'll know you've done it correctly. So the next rock is in Eagle Plaza on that rooftop. And then for the third and final one, you need to get a Spectral Blast and then Spectral Blast this power box, the same one you do for the spoon. Wait for the cargo net to come up, and in this time, instead of the spoon, you'll see the third rock in that net. So once the net makes it over here, all you need to do is use your tomahawk to collect the rock just like you've been doing. And again, you can do these rocks in any order. So once you have all three, now you're going to have to place the rocks into specific traps and then get kills with them. So the first rock goes in the Warden's office fan trap. You'll see the blue rock place if you hold interact on the floor. The second rock goes on this little sewer grate in the cafeteria. And for the third and final rock, you need to make your way back to New Industries near spawn. And then right beside this little blade trap, you can hold interact on the floor and you'll see the red rock place. So now you need to get about 100 kills with each trap in order to turn these rocks into gems. So I recommend starting with the Michigan Avenue or the Warden's Office fan trap, as this one is a little bit more difficult and more cramped, and it's easier to knock this out on a lower round. So once you have killed all the zombies, you'll see the rock turn into a gem and you'll be able to hold interact and pick up the gem. So after that one, I like to move into the cafeteria and knock out my 100 kills with the acid trap. I recommend just training around the cafeteria and then running through that little area and then hitting the trap. So you can do these traps in any order you'd like, but this is the order that I think is most efficient. You can also work on these at the same time. You don't have to work on one at a time, and you can also have teammates help you. So after you pick up that gemstone, now you need to move into the third trap, which is the little blade trap in the New Industries. And the reason I recommend this as your third and final trap is because this one is the only one that attracts zombies, and it'll be a lot easier to kill zombies on a higher round when you don't have to run through a trap. So now you just want to complete your 100 kills for this trap, and then you'll be able to pick up your gemstone. Pick this up, and now there's only one more step for this part of the upgrade, which is getting the Golden Nugget. So now you want to make your way to the cafeteria and then buy the fast travel portal going towards New Industries, and then once you get to the end of this tunnel, you're going to throw your tomahawk at this Golden Nugget. So watch really closely as to what I do, because you don't have that much time when you get to the end of this tunnel. So once you pop out, then turn around and then use your tomahawk to throw it at the Golden Nugget on the wall. You'll see it fling out of the wall and then land on the floor, and you'll be able to hold interact in order to pick it up. So now you have everything you need in order to build the knife portion of the Spork Knife upgrade. So go to the New Industries building, the same place you built the Magma Cat, hold interact and place the gemstones and the Golden Nugget. Wait just a few seconds and then the workbench will complete and you'll be able to hold interact and pick up the knife part of the Spork Knife. So once you pick up the knife part, now you just need to make your way back to that little vat of blood that you filled up earlier with the 100 melee kills, hold interact, and you'll see the same skeleton hand rise up, take your knife, and then dip back down. So at this point, you were going to notice that Sal DeLuca's inmate number is now pinned against the regulation sign on the catwalk by a knife. Now we need to combine the spork and the knife to make the spork knife, so we're going to need to build the vitrolic withering. So make your way to a workbench and then build the upgrade for the Blundergat into the Vitrolic Withering, pick it up, and now we're on to the last part, which is combining the knife and the spork in order to make the spork knife. To get this to work, you need to head to the showers and then kill a bunch of zombies with the Vitrolic Withering. It's going to take around 75 zombies or so to kill with the Vitrolic Withering in order to activate this next part, and what you're looking for is a sound effect made by the washer machine. So during this part, I recommend the person that is working towards the upgrade is the one killing. I'm not 100% sure if your teammates can help you at this point, but I don't think that's the case. So after you kill enough zombies, you're going to hear the washer machine start to go off. You're going to hear a crazy, crazy activation sound, and I'm going to let that play right now.
Back for more, eh, Helpy? Ugh, smell like dumpster fire.
Okay, so once that sound is over, now you are on the last part, and that is to summon a Warden. So you're going to go down to the Citadel tunnels and put 666 into the Citadel tunnels numbers box, and now you just need to go back to the sign where you saw Sal DeLuca's inmate number, and you were going to do one thing, and that is going to be deal with it. So because Sal is the person that killed the Warden and made the Warden what he is, it's only going to be fair that this step revolves around killing the Warden. So now you need to make your way back to the regulation sign on the catwalk where Sal DeLuca's inmate number is pinned up, bring the Warden right in front of the sign, and then you were going to melee this Warden to death. At this point, while making this video, I wasn't 100% sure if you had to melee or kill him. I didn't want to waste my 666 activation on the Warden during this gameplay in order to ruin the trial, so I'm going to go back in and edit in later if that is incorrect. Although based on some of the game stuff, I am pretty sure it is a melee kill. It wouldn't be much dealing with it if you had to shoot him. So after you've meleeed the Warden in front of this sign, there's going to be one thing that happens that is pretty notable. So you're going to notice after he dies, the Sal DeLuca inmate number will disappear, signifying that you were completely done with the spork knife, and now all that is left is to just make your way back to New Industries, hold interact on the pit of blood, and then you will see the Golden Spork Knife rise out. You can interact with it, and now you are 100% done, and you have the Golden Spork Knife. So this thing is a beast. It is a one-hit knife. I'm not sure until which round. I haven't tested that yet. I will go back and figure this out and post in the description or something, but this thing is a beast. It's a one-hit knife on all the Wardens, and again, I'm not sure until which round that stops being true, but I will go back and test it. So right here you can see I just one-hit knife the Warden, no questions asked. So that is everything for the Golden Spork Knife upgrade. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and I had a lot of fun solving this last part of this Easter egg. Again, a huge shout out to Glitching Queen and her team and the entire community for working hard on solving this. And if you enjoyed this tutorial, it would help me out tremendously if you could hit that subscribe button on my channel so I can continue to make more tutorials. Anyways, my name is Absalom, and thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video.